Hello, my name is Michael Balchitis, and welcome to my video, how to use the frame tool in Adobe Photoshop. Now the frame tool basically is the masking tool, but it allows you to, it's a little bit easier to use and it's a little bit easier to work with. So what you'll do is you go to the frame tool here, and you have the option of choosing a elliptical or a rectangle. So I'm going to use a rectangle. Now I want to make sure that you understand that if you're going to use this elliptical tool or this frame tool, what you want to make sure is this graphic, whatever image that you don't want to mask, you want to make sure that that is locked down. So we're just going to use this little lock tool here, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to draw out a rectangle. And now what you're going to see is it's going to make this new layer here, and it is the ability to drag and drop a graphic or a photo into this area and mask it out. Now you can also use the elliptical, but you can also draw out a shape if you want to use, like, say, maybe the pen tool, or maybe the one of the tools that we have here for maybe a polygonal tool. So this just allows you to make a shape that you want to use. But since it's going to keep this pretty simple, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my library here, and I'm going to choose a graphic here, just drag and drop into this frame. Now what you're going to see, it's going to shape, it's going to resize this image to fit within this square, this rectangle. But you can see that we do have a little bit of room to work with. So what you can do is you can move this around just by dragging it. And then what you can then do is you can use your transform tool. You can go to Command T, and it'll allow you to shape this out any way that you want. So I'm just going to resize this and maybe center it a little bit, and double click and to enable this transform. So you can also change the shape of your rectangle by using any of these handles. So just make sure that you are on the right section on your layer. So if you're just going to resize the graphic or the image, you want to select this, and you can see the highlighted Q that goes around the thumbnail. And then you can click on this in order to change the frame itself. And so I can pull this out. But I'm going to keep it this size. And then what you can then do is you can, like I said, you can choose a different tool in order to shape out exactly the graphic that you want to use. So I feel that this is a pretty good and easier way than using a mask, or say like a layer mask within Photoshop.